Hey guys, it's me Realistic and I've got a cold. Yeah, I guess most of you must have guessed it, I guess by my voice. But if you didn't, then yeah, I do have a cold. That's no big deal. Great way to start a video, Ria. Proud of you. So, anyways, in this video, I'll be talking you through 5 of my awkward moments. All of us have a lot of awkward moments, but when I started to think and I was like thinking what awkward moments I have, I could only get 5. I mean, it's always like that. So, anyways, these are the 5 of the awkward moments of mine. Number 1, like when you're with your friends, okay, in a friend circle, and they'll be like, and everything is cool, and then suddenly they start talking about an event or a party in which you weren't there, and everyone else in there was there, but just leaving you, everyone was there, and they keep on talking about that and ignoring you like you don't even exist. Just get up, and you'll be like, "Hello, I'm also here." But they'll keep on talking about that time and then keep on laughing about the one thing that happened that time, and they'll be like, "Oh, do you remember that time? It was so funny when that man slipped on that pineapple. I mean, that was so funny." And you'll be like, "Yeah, yeah." And you also want to like show that you're interested and that you're laughing so that you don't look dumb. So you'll be like, "Yeah, yeah." But you don't want it to look too obvious, or any of your friends will come up and say to you, "But Priya, you weren't there at that time." And you'll be like, ugh. So yeah, never let that happen, guys. Number 2, like when you're in your class or someplace and your teacher or in college somewhere, blah blah blah, and the teacher asks the whole class a question, and you're like, and you raise your hand and you're like, "I know the answer to that question, that's just so easy, and you're like 100% sure that the answer to that question is that. So but when you say the answer, it turns out to be the wrong answer. It just always happens. And then you're like, "It can't be the wrong answer, okay, then what is the answer?" And then when you get to know the actual answer, you'll be like, "Shit, how couldn't I have guessed that? That was so easy." Number 3, when you're with your friend and you're talking to her or her or him about something, and that person gets the wrong interpretation of what you're saying, and they start talking about an entirely different topic, and you'll be like, "What is she talking about? I wasn't talking about that. I didn't ask her that." But obviously you can't do anything about it, otherwise she or he will be offended. So you just have to go with the flow. Then number 4, yes, yeah, number 4, like when you have a dance program or singing program or some program in your school, and you want to give the auditions for that, and so you go for the auditions, and unfortunately it just happens to be a really ridiculous dance. I mean, very ridiculous dance, but you just have to do it because you want to audition for it. You have come for the auditions, you can't go now, so you have to do it, and it has to be in front of your whole class. And it's just the worst time ever because you have to audition, otherwise and you just can't leave. I mean that, so you have to do it, and the whole class will be laughing, but you just can't help it. And how can I describe this so nicely and clearly? Because it happened recently with me, and it was very bad. Do you want to see that step? Wait a second. This is how it was. La, 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 la. And that was actually how it was. And many of you out there will be like, "You could have done that better. It isn't that bad of a step." But actually, I couldn't, because that is how the step was. That the step was actually shown on the video, from which you had to copy the steps and show it to the class. So it was really bad time for me. Then, number 5, when you're talking to your friend about something really interesting and exciting, like an uploaded video, like anything very interesting, and then you're so enthusiastic about it that you're actually jumping, like you're almost jumping, and then if the person you're talking to, your friend or someone, is like signaling you like stop talking, like but you'll keep on going about it, and then when you turn around, it's a person you're scared of, or a teacher or somebody like that. So you'll be like, and the expression is like, what, you're so dead. But, and you'll be like, shit, what did I just do? Because that person just obviously heard the whole conversation. And this also happened with me really recently. Actually, not that recently. It happened back in November 2016. Before Pin of 8 was released, Phil is Not on Fire. If you have not seen that, check it out. So it was before that, so we were like so excited. We were talking like, oh my god, it's gonna get uploaded. We never know when it will be uploaded. So yay! So we were just talking about that, and I was so excited. I was almost jumping. But then she was like, stop talking, stop talking. And she was like, She had a blank expression on her face. But I still kept on going. And then when I turned around, it was our games teacher. And that teacher, that sir, is like the creepiest person. I mean, because not to offend him, but I won't name him, but he always has this blank expression on his face, like, so it's really creepy because you can never know when it's funny or anything. So when I turned around, I saw that face, and it was very scary. Because I could not read the expression, and I was like, did he hear whatever we were saying? Does he think I'm crazy? Did he expel me? All those thoughts were coming in, and it's really difficult to read the expression of a person like that. So that's what happened. So whenever your friend's signaling you to stop talking, just follow that and stop talking. Otherwise, you could be in danger, I guess. Now I do have one bonus awkward moment for you guys, just like that. So it is when a really cool person, like a person with whom you want to become friends or your crush, walks through and you start talking with that person, cool person or crush or whatever, and you're like trying to say something funny and attractive, and you want to be like, become friends with me, yeah, so whatever like that, and you're trying to be really fun, and then just somehow you just say something really foolish and stupid, and you just humiliate yourself and make yourself a fool in front of that person, and they're like, like, shit, I messed things up. Because you're never like that. You're trying to act different in front of them so that they become your friends. So the moral of the story, never try to act different from who we are. If that person doesn't like the way you are, just leave them. Because don't try to become someone else to become friends with someone or attract a crush or something like that. Just don't. Okay then, those were the six of the awkward moments that I experienced. Yeah. So if you could relate to any of these awkward moments, don't forget to click the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. And you can also tell me your awkward moments in the comment section below, because I'd really like to know your awkward moments as well. So there it was the video. I'll see you next week on this channel. Bye guys.